You do you. But I'll do myself. Oh no, God.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another morning roasts. It is very cold in the UK and the Canada, which is why we're in sweaters. Mr. Porkchop has given up on his Hawaiian shirts.
It's too cold for Hawaiian shirts. I'm in the plaid now.
I like it. It's very Canadian of you. Representing.
I've been dying to get back in the plaid for ages.
Hey, are you gonna go chop some wood now?
You can count on it. Absolutely.
I am expecting it. I'm expecting it now. Yeah. So right now, both of our places in our British units is 14 degrees.
14 degrees Celsius. Yes.
It's cold. I don't like it. I don't like it. I should have put pants on this morning. It would have maybe made it better. It probably would have helped, but it's okay. I'm wearing my cute Mocha Bear sweater, and I love Mocha Bear. I don't know if you guys are a fan, but this is Mocha. I want to get the Mocha Bear, but it's white. I don't like wearing white. It's the color of white supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
There go white.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyways, about oral fixations. What?
Oral fixation. What?
I don't know what we're talking about.
What were you talking about?
I don't know, but I do have to read a donation which was from last week. We had Gwen River for $10. I'm so sorry I missed this, Gwen. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being you. You are awesome, Gwen. I'm so sorry I missed out on that donation. So apologies. And then Wifey's hubby for $20 says, stab them ghouls right in the butthole. Plus Kara says she loves you.
No.
I did stab him in the butthole, right up it, and then I twisted it around a little bit, like a little butt play.
Oof.
You're welcome.
Oof.
You're welcome. It liked it though. It screamed out in pleasure.
Yeah, I did.
Wow. And Highlander, after last night's poor choices, demarked the dishes. No, he didn't. He was already in bed. He's like, I could pretend I've done the dishes. I'm kidding. We were talking about, so Katy Perry was on Call Her Daddy podcast, and she was saying like she loves going down and seeing that her partner Orlando Bloom, like if the kitchen's clean, the cupboards are closed, no crumbs, dishes are done. She just would like wanted to just go down on him. I'm like, this type of rewards.
Wait. So okay, so she's exchanging, right? Okay.
No,
what?
Not necessarily. I think she's just like, in my opinion, because she didn't say exchange sexual favors for cleaning. I think she just was like, dang, my man's just clean. That's hot.
Oh, okay.
I want to blow him.
Clean house does it for her.
Yeah. So it's her turn on. So
okay. What if he paid someone else to do it for him and then she came down and it was all done? Like, would that still turn her on?
I think it depends on who it is. Some people like that sort of stuff being like taken care of in that financial aspect. But if it's, handmade, I don't know, jewelry versus you paid someone for jewelry, there is a difference in, how it's delivered. But, it's still nice that anyone's thought of it, right? I like, for example, cards. I love when people handwrite in cards. But if I get just like the to Xray Girl from whoever. It's like, I'm probably not going to keep this card because there's no like sentiment to it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So not that I'm going to throw away jewelry, but I'm just saying I enjoy, homemade, handwritten stuff a lot more.
So that's interesting. So does that do it for you? So if you came home to a extremely tidy place, you'll be like, oh yeah.
If it's extremely tidy, I know Mark paid someone to do it. Sorry to throw him under the bus, but he knows his level of cleaning is just not there.
Whenever I do the housework, it's always done again by somebody else after.
So Mr. Porkchop's not one of those who cleans a house and then
Have you ever seen passive aggressive hoovering or vacuuming?
I do that all the time.
I have. Okay, you do it.
I see. I don't see it. I do it.
You do it. Yeah, you are the passive aggressive vacuumer.
When I get really upset, Mark's like, "You go on a cleaning rampage." I'm like, "Is that a good way to channel that rage?" I think it is. It's not that bad. I think rage cleaning should be a thing.
I don't know.
More than rage driving.
But like, boys don't see mess the same way girls see mess. That's the problem. Like, a boy mess is fine.
That is true. Right? See? Highlander's here. I'm not as OCD as my wife. Although Hertz tried it and he I guess he got the exchange. Good job, Hertz. I'm so proud of you. Wow, I'm getting stray. Well, not strays. It's not strays if it's direct. Rage cleaning is a hate crime in some places.
Yeah.
It's absolutely real for sure.
It 100% is. And I'm not okay with it, to be honest. I don't like it. It's scary.
Oh.
But you got this rage cleaning going on, and then you're like sat on the sofa watching it. Like, shh.
Oh, that makes it worse. You know that if you just sit on the sofa. Mr. Porkchop, it's better if you just walk away from the situation, go to your shed, just be out of the way. Because if you're there, I can just imagine it. He's just sitting there doing nothing. Oh my God, while I'm cleaning this place.
But if I try it, I do it wrong. So like, what's the point of trying?
That's why I say disappear. If you disappear, she can't be as mad. I'm trying to help you, bro.
Just getting out of your way, right?
or you just, you try once to help. Honey, do you want me to give you any help? If she says no, walk away.
Just walk away.
That's it. It'll be easier. Yeah.
Solid advice. Solid advice.
You're welcome. Britt Cormier for 20 says, not that I'm a Katy Perry fan, but maybe more women should take her approach to get men to do things. Do not nag and gripe trying to get your man to do something. A good BJ goes a long way to motivate the behavior alike. And I equated this last night. No, humans are like dogs as well, regardless of what you think. Mm-hmm. But the reward system does help,
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah, especially if they're food motivated. And I mean, guys are usually sex motivated. Let's just be honest here. There's very few that aren't, which is, probably medical or mental, whatever it is. That's fine. As long as you know. But, when a dog sits and then you say sit, the dog sits, you give him a treat, that reinforces that behavior. If a man cleans, you give him a BJ. Are they going to clean more? I'm just saying, the way that the article kind of went, it was putting it as such an evil way to get a BJ. But in fact, I think what Katy Perry was doing is playing 3D chess and manipulating her mans to clean.
Probably.
And, I mean, if I didn't have to clean this whole house or the kitchen or wherever it is, and I had extra energy, guess where that is going?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, it makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So Katy Perry, I appreciate you. And I think that the woman, at least in the article that we were reading last night, just thinks that men are out to get her, even though background story, this girl is someone who was trying to reclaim the word slut. because she liked casual sex. And I'm just trying to give the backstory here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so she liked casual sex and wanted to not feel shameful of all of that anymore. So I just think that she doesn't know how to treat herself with respect so men can do it easily where they disrespect her.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
oh, I fell into that pee-pee again. I mean, what are all the steps that happened before? The text, the drive over, you know, did you even get dinner? No, because it's 11 at night. Maybe not respond to him at that late at night. I don't know. Little things like that.
Mm,
And hey, you can be as slutty as you want, but just know that there are consequences to that.
yes. Like what? What's the consequence? You get called a slut.
Yeah, you're the town whore.
STIs?
Oh, that's probably the one that I would be the most wary of in that world. So
chlamydia.
Chlamydia. Anyways. And we have Crimson Shadow, member for 4 months. Thank you so much, Crimson. We like our members here. But I have some good news before we start. I saw this and I'm kind of excited for it because I do have Family Share on Steam. I don't know about you, but Steam Families launches today. When is this from? So yesterday. All games are automatically shared between family members. And when they say all, the ones that the game developers have allowed to be shared between families, because there are certain games that you cannot share. I don't remember which ones they were. There was one that Mark and I couldn't share.
Okay.
But, which is fine. They just want to make more money. I get it. If a family member is banned from playing your game, though, online, you will also be banned. And you can be removed from any family. And this replaces Steam Family Sharing and Steam Family View, which I don't like Steam Family View.
Okay.
It takes me offline when I'm in it. So, yeah, if you are part of a Steam family, you can share all your games now.
Oh.
And I think that's cool. If you leave a family, though, you must wait 1 year from when you joined the previous family before joining and creating a new one. So don't just divorce.
Just sharing
random games quick just to play one or the other, which makes sense.
Yeah. So how does it work? Do you all need separate accounts and then you can share between the accounts?
So when we did family sharing, you go to like your settings or something, and then you add the family member with emails, blah 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 blah. But this one, we're gonna have to try it out. I'm gonna have to try it with Mark.
Definitely sounds good, because that's always like put me off from like getting a PC or a Steam Deck, whatever for Apple Source.
PlayStation is just so much easier, and even I don't know Xbox as well, but any family member that has any sign on that PlayStation can play the game, which is freaking awesome. But I prefer PC personally.
Definitely. Ooh, Christmas might be a different present this year for.
Oh, hey, Mr. Porkchop, make your son a gamer.
Yeah, he already is. He loves it.
Bigger gamer.
Bigger gamer.
Bigger, better, faster. Okay, and now we get into the real news. The real news.
Do we have to?
Yeah, just at least once. Just at least once. So, Rings of Power account. The Rings of Power says, with 40 million global viewers and counting, thank you to the fans for making the Rings of Power the #1 Prime Video show in the world.
40 million?
Yeah. So the first thing I thought of is 40 million viewers, like per episode, for the whole show, for like how many, what constitutes a view? Is it like 10 seconds? Did they watch just the trailer?
Yeah. What is it?
That matters. They didn't say.
Oh.
Which is weak sauce.
Is it for like the whole 2 series? Like
they didn't even say that on here.
Is that total over like all the episodes? So like how many episodes have there been? How many were in the last season?
8, 9, 10.
So say 10. And then how many in this season
So far, 4.
4. So 14. So what's 40 million divided by 14?
If they even watched it. And my thing is, I almost feel like, I don't know for sure. If I watched 8 episodes, does that count as 8 views?
Probably. It's probably 40 million total views over the whole what's been released, I would imagine.
Yeah. I just think it's like massive mismarketing. I mean, technically it's correct, but the idea that you withhold information is still technically a lie, right? People get upset in relationships for that. Oh, you didn't tell me you cheated. Well, I didn't technically lie to you, but lying by omission is still a thing.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Right, but they say global viewers, so it could be individual viewers, but it could be people who've like tried the first 5 minutes, didn't like it. Yeah.
It's massive trickery because we saw that the views have dropped to half from season 1 to season 2, according to, I forgot which outlet it was, but Rings of Power is just not doing well, I think. And I have to watch that next episode. Oh my god!
But you were saying you're enjoying this season more than the last.
Well, when the bar is set really low, Mr. Porkchop.
I thought it was your favorite.
When the bar is set really low. Gal, there's a lot of room for improvement. And I was just being honest, right? Oh, thank you, Dakin. Samba TV. But yeah. So I think it's a lot of cope, to be honest. We got Amazon touts the Rings of Power season 2 ratings as strong yet below first season. Look at that face.
So like they're under no obligation to actually put out these figures, right? Like...
No, not at all. Not at all. But so the company says 40 million viewers worldwide have watched at least some of the first, the first 3 episodes. Through the sophomore season's first 11 days, the company did not make it clear, however, how much of the season or an episode those 40 million people viewed. The figures are different from the increasingly adopted standard of streaming views, which divides total viewing time by running time. They also noted that they're the top 5 all-time season Prime Video compared to the first 11 days of other shows, and has been number 1 for the season service since its return. The message follows third-party ratings, claiming the second season's viewership has dropped sharply from the show's debut. According to Samba TV, only about half as many U.S. households watched the season 2 premiere as did the series opener over the first 3 days of release. So, yeah, not doing okay.
Yeah, they've made a mistake. They've spent too much money and they're trying to crawl it back, and that's all. I bet they're pushing, because like Amazon can like push people to watch whatever they want them to watch, right? Like,
yeah, but you can't push them to watch it and count it as a view. That's just lying.
They probably like put it at the end of an episode, like it starts automatically after someone finishes another show, and they're like, "Oh, that's a view. That you watched it.
God.
You can't take it back now."
You go onto Twitch and someone's watching a watch party and they haven't watched the actual watch party, and they're like, "View, it's a view." It's so silly.
What about the auto run ad that comes up on the front page of Prime?
Does that count? Who knows? I mean, if you need to bolster your numbers, that is one way to do it. It really is. So the Hollywood Reporter says House of the Dragons and Rings of Power facing epic headaches. I forgot how much they wanted to spend on this series, to be honest. For the Rings of Power, it's 715 million for the series. That's a lot. I mean, you could have made, I don't know, 3 acolytes with that. So at least I'll say they budget better than Disney.
Okay, you can make 7 Beetlejuices.
How many Godzilla minus ones is that?
What was that budget?
So, that was what, like 9 million,
Was it?
I
Wow.
believe. 79 Godzilla minus ones. Was
Oh
it
my
9
God, just
million?
imagine.
I don't remember.
60
was-
Godzillas. There you go.
60. It was 15. Oh, okay.
15
So
million.
I mismathed that with my brain.
Wow.
But that's still Jesus.
Wow.
We could have had 60 great movies if you just gave it to the Japanese.
Or they could have just not spent that money, and then we wouldn't get adverts in between each.
What?
Could have done that. That would have been.
That would have been nice. But that's like, I will say, was it Disper or Gary that said it? They want you to get the lower tier so that they can have adverts, so that they can make more money, because they're making more money from advertising than from people signing on for the streaming service.
Absolutely. But everyone, there's so many streaming services now. Then you kind of like you can't justify
It's
spending
bogged
the extra.
down.
Yeah.
It gets so bogged down. So, the Hollywood Reporter continues. The consensus is that this new run is a firm improvement, but some critics and fans maintain it's not as strong as it should be. Absolute facts. Many contrast the show to Peter Jackson's Oscar-winning trilogy, and how can you not? Because it's the same IP. When you put out content where you have the bar set so freaking high,
Mm-hmm.
even the books, the bar is set high with the books. I haven't read all of them, but I mean, like, it's one of the most like well-known books.
Yep.
Everyone knows about it. So
They know about it even if they haven't read it. They know. Well, they know what hobbits are. They know what the Ring is. They know who
Second
Gollum is.
Breakfast.
Everyone knows who Gollum is.
Yeah. So the show's Rotten Tomatoes scores are similar to the first season, a very good 83% amongst critics and 58% amongst fans, which is actually still pretty high in my opinion. Pretty high. So yeah. The company said 40 million viewers worldwide have watched at least some of the first 3 episodes. And I mean, that's probably mostly episode 1. After episode 1, I didn't even want to watch it.
So how many people actually have Prime?
I mean, I have Prime not for video. I have Prime for delivery.
Over 200 million Prime people worldwide.
Dude, okay, so 40 million out of 200, so 20% of your Prime subscribers watched the show. And I'm just saying watched, meaning a view, not even the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see the drop in from episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's fairly high numbers considering, how bad it is. So I think they're counting people that accidentally clicked on it.
I mean, a click is a click, I guess, right? Right? So, oh well. I wanted it to do well, because as much as I love when the boys complain on all the shows that I'm kind of, adjacent to, I love when they get so passionate about things, because, why would you want the show to be bad? You're so happy about it. The House of the Dragon was one of them. They enjoyed it so much, and I enjoyed watching them just gush over it, because who wouldn't want to be happy?
Manic depressives that they don't want to
Woke people. No, I'm kidding. Maybe. I don't know. It might be true, actually. But I'm into hopefully improving it, but I think it just probably needs to die.
So like have they actually got more seasons coming like after this? Have they
the plan is to have 5 seasons at least?
5 seasons.
Yeah. I think that we need to bring back the pilot episodes first. Because if we had a pilot episode and people watched that first Rings of Power episode, do you think that this show would in fact exist? Do you think Acolyte would have been a thing and existed.
Yeah. Do you think they could? They couldn't make, or could they? Could they make pilot? Because it'd be really expensive to just make a pilot episode like
That's
that.
the other thing. Why are we greenlighting these shows with so much money when you don't know it's a guaranteed win? It makes no sense. The binge model makes no sense. Chris, yesterday, he brought up the fact that shows used to be like 20 to 28 episodes, right? And as the episodes are going, showing on TV, you can get the ratings whilst you're filming. So you can change dialogue, storyline, etc., and you listen to your audience. And I think that's another thing that's super broken, is that they don't want to listen to your audience. They want to tell you what you should like.
It wasn't that the case in with what was that? The Green Arrow show. Was it Green Arrow? No, what was his name? I can't remember.
I don't know.
And there was a girl in there, and then she rated really well with the audience, and they kept her in it. She wasn't supposed to stay in it.
Might have been Green Arrow. I'm not sure. I was not into pop culture news. So yeah, people are saying it is Arrow.
It
is the blonde girl, right?
Yeah, it was the blonde girl.
Melissa?
She kind of
Felicity.
Yeah, she rated really well with the audience, so they kept her in it, and then like made her the CEO or whatever. Like, it was so
went off book. Crazy. I will say I did like Felicity because until she got with him.
I think I tapped out before that.
Yeah. Again, I love the idea of shipping for like a lot of romantic type shows, but I like the idea of getting together possibly, but once it happens, it's pretty boring. Unless it's Grey's Anatomy, because they end up breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together. Someone dying, getting back together. What? Is
that show still going, Grey's Anatomy?
Yes.
That's mental.
Yes.
What season are they on now? They must be like season 100.
I think they're in their 20s. Anatomy. How many seasons? Let's see.
I used to watch that like years ago, like literally 17 years ago or something.
We are at, oh my God. So this show started in 2005 with 9 episodes, and they're on season 21 just announced. Wow. No episode count available yet. 21. Wow. But like, look at this. Grey's Anatomy, first season, 9 episodes. Second, 27, 25, 17, 24, 24, 22, 24, 24, 24. They have that model down pack, right? It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we doing that?
They should do that. I hate it when a good show, there isn't enough content on it.
Yeah. That's the thing. Grey's Anatomy is a medical soap opera. It's fun. It's you want to learn about these relationships. Each episode is kind of episodic. There's one case that they're working on, or between 2 episodes. And then they have the overarching plot of, oh my God, that person just cheated on them with this other person. And oh my God, they're having this love triangle, but it's lasted the whole season. So if you miss one episode, I feel like you're okay.
Yeah. That's the old school model, isn't it? Each standalone episode, but there's kind of themes going across everything.
Yeah.
So, I like it. And we need more of that. Like the whole kind of CSI model, the NCIS, all of those shows are all kind of the same, aren't they? But different.
Yeah. Lone Wolf brings up a good point. The model also allowed for ordering half a season. So if the show did not do well, which it's still kind of like piloting a show, you can just cancel a mid-season.
And the amount of times they change characters depending on how the audience are feeling about them, or take them out, kill them off, whatever, upgrade them.
Upgrade them?
I don't know.
I just want to upgrade a person.
Like they might be a side character and then they get like bumped up to main character.
The ratings you're just like, oh my God, we need you in this show.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. But Another show that's coming out soon, which I'll get to, Harry Potter. But before that, Britt Cormier for $20 says, I have worked in the corp world too long to trust any numbers self-reported by the companies. Until we get good standard third-party reporting, all these numbers are like warp drive. And by that, I mean not real. And I will say this, I've obviously worked in the hospital industry. Having accreditation really does help keep it more honest.
Yeah.
And if there's not another company, like a third party, as you say, they're gonna just try to look as good as possible.
I guess that's the problem with this streaming platform thing. Is like, who is there a governing body over it? Is there anyone checking to make sure that the stuff is? But like, do we need someone like that, or do we like?
We shouldn't need it if people were honest, but again, we're humans. We want to look good. Companies want to look good because guess what? There's investors and money and big corporation stuff happening everywhere in their company and people who they need to pay. So they think by doing stuff like this preserves their company, even if it's a lie. How many times have companies done that?
Companies
many to
never lie. They never lie
Sure.
about anything.
Same with the government.
Yeah. No, you
uh-huh.
absolutely 100% trust the government. 100%.
I love when governments say like, we had no part of that. And then 20 years later, when people forgot that they said they had no part, they release, we had every part to do with that. Redaction in the document. Just the way it is. But yeah, trust the government.
Trust them.
Real good.
Yep.
And Cryptic for $5 says, I'm pulling your Asian card.
You were bad at math.
I'm being told by Disparu that I'm Canadian, so am I really Asian?
Does that counteract?
Yeah.
One cancels the other.
He teases Wicked because Wicked is Italian, and Wicked's always like, I'm Italian. He's like, no, you're American. Have you even been to Italy? At least I could say I've been to like Vietnam, so it's fine. But I don't know. I feel like more Canadian than Asian. There's a couple cultural things, of course, that you get from your parents that make you a bit more, your background. But yeah, Canadian.
Definitely.
Yeah. This is probably true, Alex. This is probably closer to Asia than Xray Girl. Can we vet check that? I think it's probably true, but
I think it's true.
I'm in Toronto, so if I was in Vancouver, I'd probably say probably not. But anywho, now, did you know that Harry Potter is going to be a new show on HBO?
I did know that. I have seen that there has been a casting call.
Yes, which is, I'm not going to lie, I'm excited about it. I love Harry Potter. I'm of the generation that grew up literally with Harry Potter. The first book that I got was, I don't know, like I was 12, 13 years old. I got the book, and then every year after the book released, I pre-ordered them from the store because I loved it so much.
It was a big event every year.
It was. And I loved when the books got bigger because then it just meant I had more to read. Yeah. Chat, get your head out of the gutter. I didn't mean anything by it. So HBO is on the hunt for the next Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley. Fans recently spotted an open casting call for an upcoming HBO original series of Harry Potter produced by HBO, and Variety confirmed that they are indeed authentic. The casting call hints about when the filming will begin, saying the network will only consider children who are aged 9 to 11 in April 2025, and listing the filming dates as 2025 to 2026 in the UK. That would track with Warner Brothers Discovery's previous announcement that the show would be debuting sometime in 2026. Now, I think that the show probably had to do this for legality reasons, the next part.
Yes. Yeah. I was absolutely 100% going to say that because being in the UK,
we're inclusive.
With discrimination laws and all that jazz, you can't actually positively or negatively discriminate in any way. So it has to be open to everyone. There
Wait,
you
so
go.
when you are on a dating profile and you're like, I like to date only, I don't know, white women, are you technically discriminating, and will you get the police at your door?
Pass. You have to consult a lawyer that knows more about that than I do, but I have no idea. But I think it's more to do with
The negative
like
connotations?
no, it's more to do with employment law and stuff like that.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So I'm glad it's not to do with dating. It's employment. Trinoculus says it's called a fetish. But I'm just saying it's technically discriminating, right? Is it
Yeah.
not?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So the deadline for submissions is October 31st of this year, and the children must be UK residents or from Ireland. It asks hopeful young actors to submit a video reading a short story or a poem of their choosing, but please nothing from Harry Potter.
Oh, really?
Makes
Wow.
no
Okay.
sense. But anyways, I thought you'd want to do the Hermione Granger. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's like what all the girls will be doing, right?
Oh, iconic line,
Yeah.
right? It adds that the production, and here we go, is committed to inclusive, diverse casting, and asks that those interested please submit qualified performers with regard to ethnicity, sex, disability, race, sexual orientation, gender identity, or any other basis protected by law unless otherwise specified. I don't know if I have to ask my 9-year-old, okay, what's your ethnicity? I mean, that's an easy question. What is your sexual orientation? Like, that's such a weird question to ask your 9-year-old. What?
Yeah.
And they might be 8 at that point too, because they said that they want them 9 years old by 2025. They shouldn't think about that at that point.
No. I think this just all sounds like legal jargon that they have to put into the advert. I don't think it's something that parents are they're not gonna be asking their kids. They're gonna be looking at this casting call and then saying, right, are you straight or gay?
Yeah. I mean, this would have been really cool if this could have happened. So Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson, if they had kids of their same gender, if they played like all the same age, that would be actually really cool. Not like really, really cool. But I don't think any of them have kids.
I don't know. Do they? I don't think so. Do they?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think Emma Watson has kids yet, but that would be fun. That'd be fun. But I don't know if a person's in a wheelchair, can you play Harry Potter?
Well, they cannot discriminate against them. So sure, why not?
If they're a 9-year-old and in a wheelchair and they don't get hired, can they sue HBO for not hiring them?
Well, this is it. Like when it comes down to casting, like they're always just going to cast the person that's right for the role, aren't they? Like so.
Yeah.
But actually, it would make more sense for Harry to be in a wheelchair, to be honest. Like, but after being struck by whatever Voldemort's energy, you know, if he was like crippled in a wheelchair, it would make more sense.
Oh, no wheelchair access is covered. That's why they put it in there. Like if he had a bedroom upstairs, it wouldn't have worked. Okay, guys, it would not have worked. And then the second book couldn't have happened because obviously he got broken out of the window. And you know, how do you make that happen? And the Dursleys would would never have paid to get one of those chairs that would, you know, elevate him onto the second floor.
Down a stair lift.
Drag your body up the stairs yourself, Harry.
Brilliant.
And they can't use magic, so Harry Potter can't even just like magic himself up the stairs. this is true, Russ. How do you ride a broomstick and play Quidditch? If you can't move your legs, what good are you?
They could have like a special one made up,
Holds your legs in the broom.
like a triple broomstick thing, like attached to the wheelchair.
Yeah. And hey, this brings up a good point, Russ. Spinal reparo. The wizards probably could have repaired his body. I mean, if it was from Voldemort though, and it was a magic injury, maybe you could get around that. But then you're just changing the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we are changing the story just for jokes.
Because like in the books, it's very specific and descriptive of what these characters look like, right?
Oh yeah.
So do they just have to ignore the book, or like, and how much is JK having
She's apparently involved.
she should have a lot of involvement in this. Like, she's normally pretty over everything that's
She should be. It's her IP. If she had, well, she has the money. If she had great lawyers, which I'm sure she does, they're going to look over that contract real hard. And after seeing how many shows have been bastardized, I would not give my show up like that.
No, she seems pretty on it, right? So I don't think she'll let anything bad happen to her IP. No. But saying that, the stage show, so there was a Black Hermione, and she was criticized on the stage show, and then everyone said actually she was really good.
I think that stage shows, you can be a little looser with that, because with one, you have to be super talented. Being on camera is so different because you can make mistakes with each take, right? With the stage show, your talent has to be up there. And I honestly do not care if Black, white, Asian, whatever, if you are the best person for the role, can emote correctly. I can be a bit loose with that because like it happens all the time with dance and musicals. So,
yeah,
talent is talent. And at that point, it's called individualism for that. If there was a white person that was better than her, I'm sure they would have gotten the role.
Sure.
But I don't know. And what was the Black girl, like a teenager or was adult, or?
Well, I don't know how old she was. I could look it up.
Yeah. But hey, Ron, if it was an Asian Ron, they would still have a red wig. They have to have a red wig no matter what.
Oh my god, I can't Google. I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, that's okay. If it was a black guy and he was Ron, he definitely still has to have the red wig.
He has to have red hair. It's
part of the family.
It's a major part of the story. The whole.
Can you imagine? Well, I mean, it would be really funny. I don't know the stage show, how much of his family is there, but like one black kid and the rest are like white kids. That would have been hilarious, but whatever.
So he could have been adopted, right? Like
you never know.
We don't tell.
You never know.
Tell Ron.
Draco Malfoy would have a lot more insults for him if that were the case. Oh god. But yeah. I never read The Cursed Child. Was it good? Did you read it?
Me, no.
Oh, okay.
I started reading Harry Potter's with applesauce, and he got bored. He didn't want them.
Oh, I kind of want to reread Harry Potter. Harry Potter. It has to be a British reader, though. I wonder if Audible has a version. 7 books at least.
I'd imagine so. Who's the best? Who would be the best person to read a Harry Potter book?
Oh God, has to be a male. I think a male would be better.
Stephen Fry.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know Stephen Fry.
It's okay. Can Snape read it, like the original Snape? I think that'd be kind of cool.
No.
Oh, sorry, I just realized.
while we're at it, the Hagrid should read the second book.
And the first, I was about to say Gandalf. It's not Gandalf, Dumbledore. I should read it right. I'm so sorry.
I bet we can get AI to do Alan Rickman. It'd be fine. Yeah.
Embarrassment intensifies. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at the death. I'm laughing at my stupidity. Okay.
Oh, wow. Jeremy Clarkson to read it? No.
I don't think so. I don't think so. This is awkward. Well,
Gary Oldman.
anyways.
No, Gary Oldman would be brilliant.
Yes, let's do it.
Well, he's in it anyway. So
Better than my suggestion. It's fine.
yeah, and he's alive, so perfect.
Perfect. That's how I rate any guy I want to date. He's alive.
He's got a pulse. So.
You know what that means, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, this only got so much more awkward. Marker Reality for $10 says, I think the streaming services need to have shows drop one episode per week and then allow the audience to critique each episode after watching it. True. That would bring a new golden age of streaming, in my opinion. Absolutely. And I really do think, can we just get those pilots back? Plus, if you think about even just 8 episodes per season, because a lot of shows are like that, that's 2 months at least of someone subscribing to your service. And a lot of the times, y'all have the first month for free. So at least 1 month of subscriptions.
Yeah, it makes much more sense, definitely. Although, well, it makes sense when the show's good, but when the show's bad, it doesn't make sense.
If it's bad, just dump it all. Although Acolyte was really, really fun weekly. Like really fun.
I watched it and I couldn't tell you what happened in it.
Osha, I want you to be my Padawan.
Yeah,
I need a Padawan. We have a connection. There's a connection with Osha. Anyways.
How long is it until Agatha? I'm so excited for that.
Next week, I think.
Is it next week?
Oh, or is it in 2 weeks? Or is it in 2 weeks? I think it's next week, actually. Yeah, it's next week.
Can't wait. So excited.
Very excited. So you should be. Thank you, Mark. And then John Getz for $2. How do you upgrade a person? Plastic surgery. Hey, you're not wrong.
It's true.
Can I get some plastic surgery? If I had plastic surgery, what would I get? Not the lips.
How big's your nose?
I have a tiny nose.
Oh yeah, no.
I have a very flat face, as most Asians do.
Yeah. You're fine. You don't need anything on the face.
Oh, I would get the eyelid surgery. That would be the only thing. I kind of have eyelids anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, that would be the one. But I'm okay without surgery.
I'd get the boob lift, the bum lift, the liposuction.
For yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Boob lift.
I'm not talking about you.
I was like, order for Xray Girl. We need to improve her because she sucks. Dead names people.
I'd get the implants.
At least when she does stupid things, we can look at her.
I might just get an actual boob job, and then at least then I'd have something.
Yeah, no boob job. I think that I've done so many mammograms for people with breast implants that I couldn't. They're nice. Trust me. They're nice to look at, they're nice to touch, but they're not nice to squish in that machine.
Oh yeah. Cuz that like properly squishes, right?
Yeah, you need to put enough pressure to hold that boob in place. And then I'm always scared of popping. Always scared. But for the most part, I have never, ever seen a boob pop because of, that sort of stuff. So, yeah. We got Brother Rudlock is gifted 10 Xray Girl memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, Brother Rudlock. Yeah, heart. And we love the members here. And also, where is it? Ancient Suds. Very good tallow balm for the hands. If you need, or beard, actually. I really like when people use that on there. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to Mark. Your face is looking very, very wary.
Sure.
You want beef on your face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I'll get you some beef for your face. Use code Xray Girl for 15% off. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Brother Redlock. John gets stop ginger erasure. We're soulless, not heartless. Oh, John. I love the gingers out there. I want to go, and I don't know if I'm allowed because I'm not a ginger, but there's supposedly like an annual ginger get together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll wear a red wig for that.
Hopefully it's in the shade, right?
Yeah, they burn easily. They burn easily. They're like vampires, essentially. Thank you, John.
I think that's where the oldest thing comes from.
Justin Martins for 5 says, wow, Xray Girl dead naming. So toxic. I did it by accident. I'm not going to lie. I'm dumb. There's no explanation besides I'm dumb. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well, yeah.
All right. I wanted to share a couple of cute things before we leave.
Yes. I'm here for the cuteness.
So I don't know if this is real, but the whole Ohio cat Haitian thing. Cat's working hard to move his family out of the city so it doesn't get eaten by Haitian. I just think this AI is so freaking cute.
Oh my! This is why we need AI. This is used properly. This is.
Because he's scared. He's got to look behind his back to make sure he's not getting eaten.
This is great. This is so cute. Oh my god.
Oh no, this is the type of ginger I like in my soup. Okay, Doobie, get it right. I'm kidding. I don't eat cats. Okay, it's dogs. Oh god. And this one, I don't know if I should laugh or feel concerned, but this lady, Wendy Washick from Simcoe, Ontario, kind of down in the hood in my area, has been charged with assault with a weapon after spraying her neighbor with a water gun. It's Canada. I mean, the hate laws are a little different from the UK, but I think this is a step too far.
Right. That's on her neighbor for being petty to want to press charges. Right.
I'm sorry, is that an assault?
A little bit wet. Like if I stepped outside in the rain, I would have probably got wetter than this, but you need to go to jail.
Oh my god, you're attacking me with water. My feelings are hurt. Oh my god, let's call the cops.
Was it different? Right. Okay, right. Context. We need to know context. It says attacking her with a water gun. Did she literally have the water gun and was beating her down to the
I think my assumption would be she sprayed her with a water gun.
Or did she get the water gun and then piss into it first and then spray her?
Oh, I think that they would have put the urine charges in there too.
Okay. Well then that's petty.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy that this has gotten to that level where she has been charged. So the police are involved and they made it happen that you're getting charged. And if you get charged for assault, but never actually charged officially through the court systems, is that on your record? Like when you go to a new job and say, have you ever been arrested before? Do you have to admit to it? Like that's wild.
Yeah, it's mental.
Yep. But Jason, I agree with you here. If a water gun is assault, I'm a war criminal. I love a good bad boy. Oh yeah, baby. Water gun. Everyone in the neighborhood, please.
Super Soaker 2000.
Oh yeah, so sexy.
Do you like it when you pump it up, pump it real good?
Oh yeah.
Get the pressure, build up the pressure on that one.
Yeah, I like it when they have a big tank because then you have a big load of water to spray at people.
What is our
I'm
life?
done. I'm done. Never mind. Let's forget that happened. Mongoose, are you here?
Right now. I feel really awkward.
I hope Mongoose isn't here.
No.
I'm not making the weird. The Canadian police force made it weird. All right, and one more piece of news before we go.
Yay!
I just thought this was hilarious. I don't know if it's real, but puberty was woman divorces herself after a year of marriage, citing unsustainable relationship despite couple therapy efforts.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
regardless, there are a lot of weird people out there. My favorite are the stories of people marrying inanimate objects or ghosts.
Yeah.
But this takes it to a new level, you know? I can see yourself fantasizing an object or fake whatever. Maybe you're a little mental and think it's real. But the fact that you think that you can marry yourself and then go to couples therapy when it's just actually therapy.
I think this
so
is
delusional.
more, I think this is more talking about society as a whole and how bonkers we are. This cannot be real. This is 100% fake.
I hope it's real though. I really do.
I don't even think her face isn't even real.
Her arms look a little weird, right?
Everything is wrong. Can we check? Is she really?
I don't know. I just like the headline.
I love it. But I think this is, yeah.
It is perfection. So, anyways, I thought I'd share that. I thought it'd make a good laugh. And probably could make a few good video reactions to it. Yep. I wonder, like, if she decided to step out of her marriage, you know, to herself and hook up with someone. Is that cheating on yourself?
Oh my god!
Or do you include your two selves and call it a threesome when it's actually a twosome?
Oh, yeah. This is what happens when you don't have proper, mental health packages out there. When people have unresolved mental issues, isn't it? So what's going on? We need to invest more in psychologists and doctors.
I think society should probably do a little mini reset, but this is another thing. Spit K-Wad. Did she sign a prenup? Who gets what in the divorce? I need to know. Uh-oh. I just saw a meme.
Just saw a
Lock
meme?
and loaded. Oh, Doobie. Okay, so Doobie on my Discord put Xray Girl confirmed buys Marks this. It's a brand called Gorilla Mind. The product is called Lock and Load. And
oh wait, what? No.
And it's a semen volume enhancer. Doobie. What?
Okay.
I didn't even know this was a thing. That's nasty. That is nasty.
Okay.
Anyways, Mr. Porkchop, we're gonna just forget about that, I think.
I mean, right, in America, you can sell bodily fluids by the ounce, right? So
I guess that makes sense.
The more you have,
They're
the more you get paid.
Investing.
Yeah.
I see you in the Discord, Doobie. I don't like it. Oh God. Sneaky Singy for $10 says getting into Space Marine 2. I find it hard to be interested in missions saving the planet Kaduku because it sounds too much like Kotaku. But I want to kill all the Xenos. You're gonna love it, Sneaky. I love Space Marine 2. I finished it yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. It was great. I loved it. And yeah.
That was quick.
It's only 6 missions, and the missions, except for the last one, are around an hour.
Whoa, what?
I could try it on vet mode, but I don't think I could do the last mission on vet mode. You can definitely do the first few. So maybe.
Impressive. Do it.
Yeah. The game is made for vet mode though, so I would show off my skills and show you all the thrills. What? Anywho. Mr. Porkchop, what is coming up for you?
Minecraft. All the Minecraft. I love the Minecraft. Mining, crafting and mining and then crafting. There you go. That's me. That's my life now. I'm down the mines.
Did you play it this morning? I missed out on your stream.
I did. I loved it actually. I'm just like listening to chill lo-fi music while just mining. And to be honest, I'm having the time of my life.
All right.
I'm having so much fun.
That sounds fun. For me, today, I have a couple things to do IRL. And then in the evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be playing Children of Morta with Miss Cara Lynn. So that'll be very, 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 very fun. And then Friday Night Tights tomorrow. I have to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life. Yeah. One day at a time.
Tell me, when you figure that out, let me know, because I need.
You're trying to figure it out too?
Yeah. What the hell? Does anyone know what they want to do with their life? I don't think so.
I don't know. So, yeah. Ooh, maybe Fallout London. I don't want to get back into Dustborn. It was too much for me. It was too much. Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't know. I want to play that Backroom Escape together with you and Tugs.
Oh yeah, well yeah, yeah.
Scary,
Let's do it.
scary game. I got a harmonica, so I can.
Well, let me know when you wanna. We got. Yeah. We'll talk in a minute.
Yeah. All right. Chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all the super chats, the messages, the memberships, and next week, if you can, on Tuesday, link below, Mr. Porkchop's channel. We're gonna be on there. And so, yeah, same time, 8:30. Roasters, love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, how did I do this? Ah! 3, 2. Oh my God, Mr. Porkchop!
Wake up to morning roast, Mr. Porkchop and Xray Girl serving up the latest news with a side of laughter twirl.
You do you. But I'll do myself. Oh no, God.
Morning roast podcast, the day
I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
We'll keep you in the loop with jokes and banter. There's never a moment to droop. Tune in with your morning brew. Let's ignite the spark. Morning roast podcast. It's a journey in the dark. Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah. I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.